Huntress? You're kidding. Oh my Lucifer, that is rich. There's no way. Someone has to be pranking us, right? We've been battling for years now, and we end up on a blind date? This is something out of a sitcom. You promised you didn't set this up to try and kill me again. Might as well eat dinner then. I'm starving. Don't know about you.
Good evening. May I take your orders?
Yeah, I'll have the same, please. Thank you. Well, I was worried about having to try and explain my personality to a mystery woman as well. I don't get it, though. Hell's dating agency uses this whole algorithm that considers people's answers and personalities when matching. If we matched, we'd have to be nearly identical in tastes. Alright, pop quiz. Favorite color? Me too. How do you feel about hiking? Same. Wait a minute, that's my favorite game too. What the fuck is happening? There's no way we're this compatible. Come now. True, our battles have gotten a little flirtier as of late. I mean, that sword throw trick? Pretty hot, not gonna lie. Oh. You like the new shapeshifter form? Ah, well, Drider is popular. I could have sworn you would have screamed when you saw me changing you into a big old Drider, you know? You always seemed like the anti-spider sort. True, they do keep insects from destroying the planet. I have no idea how you escort them out of houses so fearlessly. It's honestly admirable. My cologne? Oh, thank you, my dear. I didn't think you'd notice. Well, true, I do wear cologne every time I see you. Which isn't on purpose, by the way. I don't like reeking of sweat after we've rolled around in dirt for hours trying to kill each other. You know how that goes. The one from 3 battles ago? Oh, it's called Suave. Gustavo makes it in-house. The man charges an arm and a leg for it, but the product is pretty top of the line. Why do I always show up in suits? Why do you always show up with perfectly done makeup? Oh, thank you. Huntress, have we been murder flirting for years now? I've never seen you blush like this before. It's oh no, I'm not blushing. Huntress, what are we doing here? I thought if we ever had this talk, it'd be a little bit more violent. I tell you that I thought you looked beautiful. You'd kick me in the chest and yell, "Begone, vile demon!" And I'd say, "Oh yes, step on me harder." And you'd recoil in disgust. I'd pin you down and the sexual tension would, you see my point. Hey, don't pretend you wouldn't have done the same if I were stepping on you, my dear Huntress. What was that moon last time I had you cornered, You know the one. Oh, no, don't I dare. Don't I dare what? Repeat what you called me before you kicked me in the freaking chin? Don't you dare call me that again in public, Huntress. Seriously, these are tighter pants than I normally wear, and we are in fine dining restaurants here. You're less shy about calling me daddy in public than I anticipated. Well played, Huntress. Well played. Is it weird that this doesn't seem weird? I suppose there is something comforting about the regularity in which we spar. You do know that the fight will have to continue, right? I am Asmodeus, after all. I have to try to put down the Huntress brave enough to live in hell, for Christ's sake. No, your father wouldn't approve? Of course. He's a priest, right? Oh. The denomination. Poor thing. You could swear yourself to me, you know. Serve me. Worth a shot. The bill is already settled. Of course I tip generously. What do you think I am, a monster? Care to take my arm, dear? So... I want you. I have wanted you for centuries now. We may never get another opportunity to be honest like this, Huntress. So I am in earnest asking you to let me throw you onto my bed and make good on feelings that I have been repressing for hundreds of years. If you think you can handle me, of course. But I'm gonna have to insist on you not having your pretty weapons. I'm aware that you can choke me out with your thighs, my dear. You've done it like 16 times, 5 of which in a row, if I remember correctly. Those deacons took forever to get there, and I kept waking up. Hey, there's no pressure. Demon or not, I'm not going to force you. But, I mean, you were giving me bedroom eyes that made me forget to eat for most of our night together. That is a true feat, my dear. Let me get the limo. Here we are. Here, let me help you get inside. There we go. Relax, Jason. She's off the clock. Now, if you'd be so kind to accept that $1 million I'm giving you to keep your mouth closed about this, drive us home. Don't worry about him tattling. Besides, who's going to believe that we could get along, Don't break my pelvis, Huntress. I'm gonna need that for our next fight. Or our next Jason, I'm trying to be seductive. Oh, you need to know which way home. East End, sorry. This is a terrible idea. Oh, don't get me wrong. I adore it. And you, I suppose.